М. А? Сейчас Wi-Fi подключу. Да, жалко, на плойке нету дискорда. Ну, потом разберешься, что. Чё? А, ну, может, там как-то послойно надо делать, либо прозрачность. Господи, я себя услышал. А, кто? Алерт. Фу, блядь, как сложно есть. Там что, сворачиваешь постоянно игру? Звук то пропадает, то появляется. Ты меня слышишь? Дима, пиздец, блядь. А?
Все нормально, слышно?
Сейчас, да. Да, я, блядь, представил, что я в зал не смогу ходить еще долго. Пиздец.
Сейчас, да.
Ни руки не покачать, ни грудь.
Да, блядь, представил, что
Ёбаный в рот.
Ну поехали.
Что там на ютубе настроил?
Honey,
Да.
I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Что она сказала? Кофе ей приготовить?
Угу.
Где у нас кухня?
О, там что, зима?
Ну что-то да, там прям погодка так себе.
Хочешь, чтобы не было видно задников текстур, сделай пургу метель, блядь, называется.
Да.
Ага.
CC называется телевизор.
А,
Такой еще не распаковали. Видишь, пустой. Вон здесь будет стоять телевизор. Уже аудиосистема стоит, все дела.
палет такой стоит, как будто на палет похоже.
Угу.
О, кухня.
Да. Вот кофемашина.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Кухня такая симпатичная.
Ну, я бы так не сказал, не знаю. Вот эти холодильники у них страшные.
Да холодильник,
Ой,
понятно,
тяжело.
сама кухня функциональная. Только вот место для еды как-то не симпатично.
Ну да.
Oh, hey.
Ну, хата,
I just finished those
конечно,
cover
блядь,
novels.
здорово.
They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Да.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the
О,
last
еще
time.
один.
Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan!
Опять. А ты видел
Alan,
QR-код?
please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Сфокусироваться. На чем насчет? А, вот.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay, hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Что-то ты это...
I'm okay.
Плохо тебя
My head's
слышно.
fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
О, опять эта баба боится там куда-то зайти.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be
Что
sure to
такое-то?
take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a
Sure.
nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay,
Плохо.
roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. James out.
Сейчас хорошо. Кряхтение твое.
Да непонятно как-то. То слышишь, что не слышишь.
Тебе надо постоянно говорить что-нибудь. Сначала говорить какую-нибудь ерунду, а потом начинать говорить по теме. А не видишь в гараже Стаки? Ой, в этом
Mr.
там.
Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor. That was
Стаки
Cynthia
не
Weaver.
могут
I
найти.
guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper.
Ага,
and she's
ага,
focused
ага.
on well, other things these days.
Блять, меня что-то лагает жестоко.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a
Mr.
spot
Wake, can
called
I help you
Lover's
with
Peak.
anything?
Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I couldn't go anywhere yet. I had to play along with the caller. Alice's life was at stake. I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Что-то рассказать не можешь?
Чё?
Полицейским рассказать все равно.
Hey, mister!
Нет,
Hey,
видишь.
can you turn the lights on? The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
Ну, видишь, я бы так же
The
сидел.
early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Фокусировал.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Главное, не бегает нифига. Целую неделю где-то шарахался.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. Been a busy
Интересно, что-то рассказывает.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent...
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey, come on, take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Что было-то интересного?
Ну,
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Кто этот парень?
друг его, который
Barry,
агент,
you found him.
приехал.
Oh, wow, I was just thinking about you too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car?
Wait here.
Just listen to yourself.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegally
You
used
shot a
here.
guy, and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? Are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Лагает.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys.
Башки, блядь,
Okay,
положил.
you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Seriously, Al, you
А
can't
этот всё
just go and
гундит.
meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing. Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's worth.
Пойдем на Мовенпик.
Al? Al?
Али,
Should go to
блядь.
the sheriff or
Вот
call the
теперь слышно.
FBI?
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
Похитили.
This is not a
А он,
goddamn
блядь,
debate, Barry.
хуйню несет.
I'm going to Lover's Peak.
А,
She said to come
чихнул,
along.
сука.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Теперь я хочу чихнуть.
Just be careful with
Лагает.
Блядь, заразил меня.
dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. There's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
Интересно, я соберу все кофе, которые есть в игре?
Да нет, конечно. 100 кофе, блядь. Что-нибудь да пропустит.
Так, теперь надо идти по тропинке куда-то. Интересно, пистолет у меня есть или нет?
Wait here, Al.
Ага.
Hold down the
А,
fort.
точно.
I'll be with you in
Главное,
a
менты
minute.
не заметили, чтобы
Step
мне
of the way, Al.
есть чем пикаться. Очередная записочка.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Ой, блядь. Да. Что, пойдем в дом посмотрим? Не слышно? Теперь слышно. О, мужик прошел, только что видел?
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really.
Колесо само закачалось.
Отражается.
Землетрясение какое-то. Перед тем, как что-то говорит, громко закричи, а потом говори. Говорю, оно через одно место работает почему-то. А вот, Lovers Peak. Пик любви. Lovers. Пик любовников. Ой, здесь вообще нет окон. Чё?
Включай свет.
Не работает. Ничего не работает. Ворона.
О, ну-ка, свети. Угу.
Там так шумно где-то. У меня всего один пистолет, больше ничего нету.
О, блядь, а где все ракетницы?
Пошли наверх, посмотрим, что там. Может, мне сюда и надо? Нет, сюда мне не надо. Интересно, надо читать эти все записочки или не надо?
Rose knew that Rusty was in...
Вдруг там крупицы сюжета.
Сценария, который, блядь, зависло все.
Ну, я слышу сейчас.
Алло.
Да.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Anybody? Help me! Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone?
Hello?
Please help! Back here.
Ого.
I'm back here.
Mr. Wake?
Все зависло.
Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far.
Повторяется, как в его романе.
Page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Собака целая. Когда тут разрушение капитальное. О, птичка.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on. I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Какие-то пятна.
Hunters need hunting licenses.
something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Нифига.
Please don't feed the animals.
О, Расти уже стал
At all times. Fishing! No! Those creatures up for license! Never!
Где он, блин?
Two bears and wolves never approach any other closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed. Never leave your pet unattended. Sorry. Run the park. Gross. This includes even you, mate.
Все, Расти не стало. Ты здесь?
Да, сейчас я наушники хочу подрубить, попробовать.
А я хочу на паузу стрим поставить. На перекус.
Сейчас пока не уходи. Сейчас я подключу. Заодно проверим, работает у меня, где микрофон не работает.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Так, ну-ка, если я что-то говорю, ты меня слышишь?
О, вообще прям, еще и громко так. Можно даже
Да?
потише говорить.
Ага. Ну я спокойно, полностью со спокойным голосом.
Сейчас я вот так вот сделаю. Ну-ка скажи что-нибудь.
Так, я говорю на счет 3, раз, два, 3, раз, два, 3, раз, два, 3. Слышно, нет, да?
Да, да. Можно теперь погромче говорить. Я тебя убавил громкость твою.
Так зачем ты убавил-то? Я спокойно голосом говорю. Ай, бля. Так, что там произошло?
О, теперь нормально, ничего не прерывается.
Ну, значит, заебись, работает гарнитура. Это, видимо, воробушка, не ворон. Какая тропа?
Туристическая.
О, девочка. Судя по всему, я так понял, что, видимо, между главами ты теряешь все свое оружие.
Ну, видимо, да.
Поэтому можно даже там где-то не экономить ни на дробаше, ни на ракетницах.
Ну, да, да. Moonshine Cave. какие-то звуки страшные тут звучат.
Мыши летучие.
Вот дробовик тебе, пожалуйста. И ракетник.
Моншайн.
Ну, типа, лунный свет, типа того. Пещера лунный свет. Блеск.
Sunshine. Блять, у меня помылся после душа. Левая подмышка пахнет мною, как обычно. Все вкусно, все нормально. А правая, блядь, где больное плечо, запах пота вообще, блядь, не мой. Как это, блядь, то, что я, блядь, только из душа, блядь.
Ой, бляха. Да блин.
Ого. Ты бы их не целый свечи, сразу пролетел.
У меня играть. Надо еще тебя погромче сделать, что ли? Потому что когда ты это. Когда я стреляю, то тогда тебя не слышно. Короче, мне надо трубку телефона взять и поговорить с кем-то. На этом мы закончим в ближайшие полчаса.
Что ты пойдешь делать?
А, нет. Перекушу.
О, 6 патронов осталось всего.
Ну да. Маловатенько.
Блять, дробаша 2.
Короче, я уже почти дошел.
Интересно, а если вот у тебя нету вообще ничего, то как? Просто уворачиваться и бежать до контрольной точки?
Ну да.